Hello, everybody. Smyrna Cowboy here. Finally getting out on the scoot. Today is February the 5th, 2019 at 11:24 in the morning. I am headed up to Cycles and Stuff so I can get Gandalf looked at. He's having some problems. I think I've told you all about it already. It's been a while since I've done a video. Because of the weather and because I just didn't trust Gandalf, and just been real nasty outside. Let me adjust this thing back here. My little wire that I have power to the Cena 10C. I guess it got surprised when I decided to record this morning. It's like, oh, what's that? Had a little bit of a difficulty there, but we're on the road and we're rolling. Going to, like I said, going to CNS Cycles and Stuff. I don't trust people. That's a good thing, not trusting people. I'll let you know what's going on with the Smyrna Cowboy here. Of course, everybody decides to go out at the same time, but that's how it goes. I'm just glad to get on the bike. Let's see. So, like I said, we're headed to Cycles and Stuff to get the bike looked at. Just going to drop it off because if you're not a friend with me on Facebook, you really should, because I am so stupid. No, I guess, I don't know why you would anyway. But anyway, if you're not friends with me on Facebook, I'll give you a little bit of a synopsis here. A while back, I've been having a lot of pain in my right hip. So it's like in the front, right at the, I call it the niche, but it's at the groin area. So I went to my primary care physician, and he immediately took me to get x-rayed. And if I can pull those x-rays up, here they are. That's right, I have no, that I could see because of all the arthritis, no cartilage or anything. So yes, I am getting a right hip replacement, April the 9th. Yeah, I'll be fully sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee before it's all said and done, before I retire. At least I'll have good titanium parts. And so I'll be able to be more active in my retirement. So April the 9th is the day, and I can't get here soon enough. I'm at the point now where I'm taking pain pills like they were Tic Tacs, and the only thing that seems to help it is a heating pad. That helps it quite a bit. And I have this Voltaren topical ointment for arthritis, and I put on there as many times as I can during the day when it starts to bother me. But that stuff's really good. So I'm hoping that I will be able to get up and about. And the cool thing about this hip surgery is this is not a posterior, but an arterial hip replacement. And I want to put a link down there in the description to show a animated version of the surgery. Last time I had my hip done in 2009, so it's 10 years old. It was a posterior replacement, and it had it done on the 30th of December of 2009, and I went back to work April the 1st of 2010. So that's right at 3 months. But with this new, well, it's not really new, but this arterial hip replacement, according to the orthopedic surgeon, I should be back to work in 6 to 8 weeks, which is good for my pocketbook, because I can't really afford to be out of work for a long period of time. So that's a good deal. Ooh, dead skunk in the middle of the road. Ooh, Man, glad we don't have smell-o-vision. That was stinky. That was stinky. So yes, I am still alive and kicking. This past Saturday and Sunday, I threw bales, and I paid for it yesterday. Well, I paid for it Sunday night when I came home and watched the Super Bowl. Well, that's another story in itself, but when I came home Sunday night, God bless her heart, my daughter Ashton and Julia and Kevin, they came over for a little Super Bowl finger food type stuff. My wife does that every Super Bowl. And the only thing I could do is just sit on the couch, and my daughter, she just waited on me hand and foot and fixed me a plate and got me a beer, and 2 beers actually. And so that was really good. And my granddaughter Julia, little miss, she is something else, all right. She loves the game of Trouble. Trouble. She loves that game. The Pop-O-Matic. I'll put a picture of it up here if I can remember to do it. And she loves that game, loves it. So she got up on the couch with Pappy, and we played Trouble. She won, of course. Just teaching her to read the numbers and go by the rules and count out each space. So it's really developing her eye and hand coordination, which I was glad to see. And I remember days back when my father would come home from work, and while Mom was cooking supper, we'd get out the Trouble game, and me and my sister and Pop, we would play Trouble, and Pop would send her back so many times she just got so mad, started crying, and went up to her room. Now that was funny. That was funny. I enjoyed that immensely. Yep, that was cool. So we did that Super Bowl Sunday, and I've been seeing a lot of posts on the Facebook of Hootenanny 4. I don't know what my financial situation will be at that time, but I sure would love to attend, but we'll see what happens. And this July, of course, I spent my birthday, 2017, I was 58. I spent that at the Hootenanny at Deals Gap. So I was hoping that I could try to do my trip that I had to postpone last August, to do a loop around. So I'm going to get in contact with Sam Smith in July. Sam, if you're watching this vid, I'll get in contact with you, son, here in the very near future or after the surgery, to see if you would put up a room for the old Smyrna Cowboy, and maybe we can ride or whatever. I'm going to try to do the road trip with my new hip and everything, and but if the weather permits, and I'll be able to ride. But if not, I may just put the scoot on the truck and go on down there if it rains. I'm getting too old to ride in the rain, so if I can help it. Yeah, it may be wussy, but hey, you know, why would you want to ride in the rain knowing it's going to rain because you're on a motorcycle? If you have another option to put it on a trailer, so be it. That's what I'm going to do. But I will, Mr. Sam Smith, tell Steve Alf will be coming too, so just tell Steve that. So when it gets on closer to the time, I will definitely contact you and let you know what day and such as that. So I'm looking forward to that, and I will definitely take my time, and I'm hoping that they'll get Gandalf in shape. So looking forward to that. Let's see what else is happening. That's really about it. I've been gone for a while as far as video making goes. So that's really been about it. I am getting more involved in the Goldwing group, the Smyrna chapter, getting more involved in that when I can. And we took a trip to Metropolis the last Saturday I was off. And we had a good time there. It's just, they rented out a Gray Line bus, and we took a bus trip up there, and it just cost us $10 a piece, and we had $5 to play the games up there. So we had a good time. But the bus seats, if anybody's ever been on a tour bus or a Gray Line bus or whatever, the seats aren't meant for, shall we say, hefty people. So I let my wife go on the inside, and I was at the outside. Of course, this right hip was on the edge of the seat, and that put me in torment all the way up there and all the way back. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But we had a good time, so it was fun. Little Miss is going to be coming over Saturday. She's going to spend the night with Big Mama and Pappy Saturday night, and we'll probably do a lot of stuff and let her stay the night at Big Mama and Pappy's house. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that too. Well, I guess that's about it, really. I ain't got nothing else going on. Just when the time gets closer for my hip surgery, I'll post another video, whether it be in the truck or at my laptop or whatever, and let y'all know when it's going to be. Nowadays, you have to go to class and do a pre-operative screening and all such as that. So it's like, well, okay, whatever, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, let you go ahead, partner. All right, that's it, I promise. This is a Smyrna Cowboy here in the outskirts of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, getting ready to drop Gandalf the White off at the doctor's place. Wishing you and yours a great day. And until next time, adios.